Hello guys, greetings from Germany. How are you today? I have one very interesting topic to discuss. To have expensive hard pannier system or simple saddlebags. Forever battle between hard and soft luggage. Stay with me and I will tell you what I think. So, which one is better? To have a nice expensive hard cases system or cheap saddlebags? I am so glad that you expect me to tell you the magic formula, but I will disappoint you and will tell you that it does not exist. It all depends from many circumstances. For example, riding alone or with pylon, how long the ride is going to be, what are your preferences, how much luggage you're going to take, how much the luggage weight, and so on and so on. As I said at the beginning, I don't have this universal answer, but I will tell you what I think. I prefer soft luggage. Saddlebags or big waterproof bag, whatever suits better for the trip I planned. I am absolutely sure now at the moment some of you guys will disagree with my statement and you will attack me with some very strong arguments. Number one, security. If you have a hard cases, you can lock your stuff on the bike. And you don't have to worry about it when you walk around to make sightseeing or just to check the city. That's correct, but do you know how simple the locks of your side cases are? Looks like the one on my post box. But because of that locks, it doesn't matter how simple it is, it will be more common to leave your bike in the not so good locations and you leave it for longer periods because you believe that these locks will save your luggage. An average thief will steal your bike for less than 10 seconds. He will just break your ignition system or your bars lock and will take your bike just for less than 10 seconds. Okay, just keep this in mind. Your ignition system key or your steering lock system is much stronger and much difficult to break than the locks you have on your saddlebags. So, how much time the thief will need to open your side cases? Not much. From the other hand, if you have a soft luggage, you have to find a solution to park your motorcycle on the better position. Maybe in front of the cafe, or you'll ask somebody else to take care about your bike. You will lock with a cable or with a pack-safe mesh. Number two, the hard cases are waterproof. That's correct, but it depends on the model. I have seen hard cases full with water after a simple rain, and I have seen enough saddlebags or waterproof bags untouched and completely dry after the whole day of raining. So it really depends on the model. Today on the market you can have enough choice of any kind of saddlebags, waterproof bags, of any kind of solution for soft luggage which are much better in the term of waterproof test. Number three, you can have more luggage in. I will disagree with that. Yes, when you have a hard suitcases, it's usually you can take more stuff in, but do you really need that stuff? It's a good question. The reality is that the hard cases are very limited. So you have this square space and inside you can put 35 liters or 42 liters or 50 liters. It depends on the size of your case. But you can't put more in. From the other hand, when you have a saddlebag 35 liters, you can put a little bit more because you can extend it on the side or on the wide, so you can put something else more inside. But when you have these hard cases, what is usually happens, people mount this hard cases system, they fill it in, and then on the top of the cases, they put another one soft bag and another one soft bag on the left, and another one big waterproof bag on the top, and then the luggage became much more. But it's not because your hard cases system allowed you to put more, it's because you have find this different solution to take more luggage with you. Number four, if you have a hard cases system, you can load a heavier stuff in. That's correct. But do you think that this is a plus? I think this is a big minus. You shouldn't take so heavy stuff with you. You're not with car, you're with motorcycle. Any weight matter. When you use a hard case system, you usually will overload your motorcycle and you usually will take the stuff which is not so necessary to have. Number 5, with hard cases you have a lower center of gravity. Well, yes and no. If you have a nice brand, a proper mounting system, if you load it right, yes, you can have a lower center of gravity. But in most of the cases, it's opposite. In fact, with a nice saddlebag system, you can have much better result. First, because it is lighter itself, and second, because you can find a better position, because they are not fixed as the suitcases. You can move it on the right, or on the left, or a little down or up, so you can find a perfect position for your saddlebags. Number 6, you can store your food better. Correct? But it will be much better if you take your fridge. Then the beer will be always cold and you'll have everything nearby. Are you going to the motorcycle trip or the culinary journey? Number 7, it looks better. Really? You think these square boxes looks better on your bike? I cannot agree with this, sorry. Is this enough or you want me to keep going? Okay, we just finished with the pros of the hard luggage system. Let's talk about cons. First and the most important, weight. Hard cases with the mounting system in the best scenario will weigh about 10 kilograms. 10 extra kilograms before you even start to load it. When you're riding a motorcycle, soon or later you will find out that the weight is a problem. It will be when you need to load your bike or when you drop off your bike and you have to take out all of these suitcases just to leave the bike and then load it again. Or when you're stuck somewhere in the mud or in the sun, it doesn't matter. I'm sure in some stage you will agree with me and you will remember my words. Number 2, safety. If you fell down, you and your riding pylon will have a serious risk to get hurt. We have seen enough situations when the hard cases hurt the people's legs or in some situation even break it. Especially if you have a big metal cases with sharp edges. So it's a real danger. Number 3, overloading. Because of the possible overloading, you risk to bend your frame or your subframe or even crack it. And it happens all the time. You can search in internet and find thousands of situations when the people overloaded their bikes and the frame or subframe get cracked and damaged and breaked, and they need to find a solution to weld it. And when you're, for example, in the middle of nowhere, where are you gonna find a welder to fix your frame? I think it's going to be much easier to find a solution to fix a hole in your saddlebag than to find somebody to weld it your frame or subframe. Number 4, price. Did I told you that a nice brand of hard suitcases with a mounting system costs about $500 to $800. I should have started with this, I guess. Number 5, petrol consumption. When you're riding with the big cases on the side, your engine uses about half liter more petrol per each 100 kilometers. On a 10,000 kilometers trip, it will cost you about 60-70 euros more. When you have a strong wind, these cases becomes like a sail and you have a double more consumption. So at the end of the journey, I'm sure you'll have not less than 100 euros more for petrol just because of the side cases. Believe or not, it's already tested many times. I honestly cannot find any benefits to have a hard cases system on my bike. Oh, sorry, there is. You can add a lot of travel stickers around your side cases from around the world, the places you have been, and then in this situation you will look like a real great adventure guy. Or another one possible solution is to use as a chair or as a table. When you're camping somewhere, you can sit on your cases and use the one in front of you as a table. And that was all. So guys, this was my opinion, but who am I to tell you what to do? As usual, thank you very much for watching. If you find this information useful, please like and subscribe for a new video every week. Ride safe. Ciao.